give give some time for people to come in. Excuse me, and hopefully this allergy pill will kick in.
Yikes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Allergies.
want to sing an intro song like Mondays?
Allergies. Right.
So do you have an intro song?
No.
This is the intro. This is the intro.
Mhm.
Hold on, Ariel. Do you have it on the gallery view, or is it whoever's talking shows up?
It's on gallery view now.
This
I told y'all.
is
For everyone watching,
it.
hello, welcome. I am tired. Okay.
That's funny. I did the same thing Sunday. I was like, wait, he, he no working proper.
Yeah.
All right, well, that I guess that's a good place to start.
Bam.
What's going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Y'all Not Ready for That Conversation. I am Lawrence White.
What's up? It's your boy Chris Theodat.
And I'm Ariel Chanel.
And last week we were doing a year-end review of the decade, which is 2020, and and we didn't have enough time to get through it all. I think we were still in March by the
Yeah.
time we finished. Um, but instead of just going back right in where we left off, we thought about doing it a little bit different. Um, not going in order or anything like that, but just highs and lows. Different categories. Your favorite from this year, or your least favorite from this year. Um, love it, hate it, like it, don't like it. Uh,
Hated
you know,
it.
just going through the categories and talking about each one. And of course, we want to hear from you guys. We want to know what you guys think. If there is a question that you guys want to ask us, as far as like a specific category, go ahead and ask us. We'll throw that in there as well. And we also want to hear your answers. So go along with us. Hit us in the comments, and yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. Um, Actually, before we get into the highs and lows, and I literally just thought of this, so if you don't have an answer, that's fine. Was there anything that we didn't get to last week that you think we should have covered?
I mean, we were in March, so that's a long list.
Well, I'm just saying in case we're not able to, cover everything again today.
I mean, I think we went through some of like the celebrity, deaths and all that. I think Chadwick Boseman was a huge one for everybody.
Hmm.
Uh, and I think that kind of stuff, like the celebrity deaths were astronomical.
Yeah.
Uh,
And not just astronomical, it was like the type of celebrities
the
that
type of right, people that like
Yeah,
meant something.
yeah.
Uh,
yeah. I mean, what was it? Even just yesterday. Um, and I'm
yeah,
sorry, I can't remember her name.
Natalie
Um,
Desselle.
Natalie did, yeah.
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 For anyone that doesn't know me, I'm horrible with names, even of people I've known for a long period of time. If I don't use your name, I will forget it. Um,
Hilarious.
yeah, it sucks. Um, but she had just passed away,
Yep.
and also I didn't want to. I don't want to only only focus on the celebrities. Like a lot of real life people passed away as well.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, everyone's real life, but um, what was it 2 weeks ago? Ariel, young brother that we knew for a long time. I've heard that he passed away. Um, so when we say rest in peace or condolences, it's for everyone.
Right.
Mhm.
Um, this year was just one of those years that if we did try to name people, we would leave someone out, and
It's
it
true.
wouldn't be on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
And I thought about that after we had gotten off. After we got off last week, I was like, we talked about Chadwick and a couple of other people, but I wanted to make sure that we acknowledge, everybody, the people that are known and the people that are unknown.
Yeah.
So that is a major low for 2020, in my opinion. And I guess on a high, shout out to everyone that had kids this year.
Facts. I mean, mine was
It-
on the cusp.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, COVID was roaming around when Imani was born.
A little bit, but they just wasn't claiming it yet.
Yeah. I think it's crazy that like their whole first few formative years, because like Imani, my niece, Ela, like all of them, is in the house.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so what do you know, baby? I know a house. Like that's it.
No,
That's crazy.
that's legit it.
Yeah, I never even thought about that. For the most part, they won't remember it either way.
Yeah.
But
still, like
yeah.
even meeting people, because usually that's a time where like that first year or so, getting your child comfortable with other people.
Yeah.
And now it's like they've seen the same 3 or 4 faces over and
Yep,
over again.
over and over again.
Like I was wondering will what will they be like as they get older because of this? Because even though we don't remember being 1 or 2, like it still is a part of our like cognitive learning. So like I wonder what like socializing is going to be like for those kids as they get older. Like
I mean, I will say, like, having my daughter like right before all this happened, it's interesting, right? Because like even me and my wife were talking about how like we didn't want our daughter to be like super standoffish and like scared of everybody like some other little kids we've seen. We're like, man, so we're just gonna have her around people and
yep.
have her around the family, have her get used to everybody, be chilling and whatnot. Nope.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, because even afterwards, like when the world really starts opening back up, we're still going to be, cautious.
Yeah, you have to be.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the same. Like I'm trying to figure out. I know playgrounds and stuff are open, but every time I see them say something about like a playground or we just upgraded this playground and that, I'm like, why? Like
Right.
I don't really know if I want my kid just on a playground or
Mm-hmm.
like running
And
around
then
with.
however they can like hurt themselves with what you call it, their like hands on like their wet sanitized hands on like a playpen and all that, not play in on like a jungle gym and all that falling off the thing.
Exactly. Like,
I think the whole thing's a lot. Like 2020 has been a lot.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's get right into it. Once again, anyone watching, if you want to give us your answers as well, tell us when we get to another category, tell us what was your favorite, what was your least favorite. And if there's a category that you guys want to ask us about, go ahead and put it in the chat, and we'll get it going like that. All right, so starting off, we're gonna start off somewhat light, but you two are two of my music friends, so it might not be light. Albums.
What came out this year? I feel like
A lot. People were stuck in the house and they were making music.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This, like, just thinking about the whole like best and worst of 2020. I can't remember what is 2020 and what's not.
I'm about to be sitting here googling.
All right, so
I do
let me
have
see.
mine, or my personal best, my personal favorite from this year. Um, that's that.
All right, let me see if
Okay.
okay, this is no, this came out in
Oh yeah. So
2019.
Eminem. All right.
Yeah, Eminem came out in January, I
Yep.
believe.
That was
Um,
January.
Lil Wayne came out in January,
Lil Wayne.
and I think did he release something else recently,
Wayne. Yeah, I think he just did a.
or is it still on the way?
No, I think he did a mixtape.
Okay, and you know what? Instead of albums, I'll just say projects because
Yeah.
Okay, great.
yeah,
Because I have my
EPs.
favorite. I have my favorite project, and it's an EP.
Okay, Michelle.
Okay.
Never heard it.
All right, so Ariel, what was your favorite EP? Excuse
My
me.
favorite for this year is Riley's self-titled project. Riley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, like holding it down. I think that she definitely did her thing, letting people know she's more than just a Glee artist.
Mm.
And yeah, I really enjoy it. I listen to it a lot, and that's my favorite. I think that was a high for this year. She definitely represented for all us plus size ladies out there.
At
Came through
BGE.
with
Yes,
her
Queen.
BGE. But her song, um, Lord, I'm blanking. I told y'all I'm tired. Um, oh, moment. That song was kind of like a anthem for me when it came out.
Mm.
Actually, my Spotify Unwrapped let me know that I was like one of, it's like the top such and such percentage of people who've listened
You
to a
listen to that?
project or something,
That's
or
Hmm.
like people who've listened to it before others. It was like you listened to this project before it got like so many
Oh
listens.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
And I
before,
was
like 50,000
oh
listens or
yeah.
something.
yeah,
You got it before it got hot.
I got it before the high. Yep. So I was like, I made it. I'm a true fan. So
I'm trying to think of who it was that who that was for me.
Um.
I think it was a song. I don't think it was a project though. What's going on, Vanel? Thank you for staying up and making it. Excuse me.
Vanilla in the building.
All right. So, Ariel, of the projects that you listened to,
mhm.
what did it measure up? And I'm saying it like that because I don't want us to start hating on stuff we didn't even listen to. Because
Facts.
there's a bunch of people I could say are just trash out the gate, and I have not listened to them, so that's not fair.
Ah, I have to. You'll have to come back to me. Let me pull up a list of music um that came out this year because I might be like this project and y'all be like that came out in 1956. I'm like, oh right.
All right, you know what? I'll start. I'll give my low first
Okay.
because that one is off the top of my head because I was thinking about it recently, and some of you all might hate me for this.
Uh-oh.
Maybe you won't hate me, but you might hate what I have to say.
Mm.
Um, and that's PJ Morton's gospel album.
Okay.
I am not feeling it. Um, I'm not a fan of rehashing music.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know what I was expecting. You know what? Now that I think about it, I just might not be a fan of PJ Morton as a gospel artist.
That's fair.
Well, yeah, I was like,
Well, he has older stuff.
he only has like one gospel project. I said what I said. His
Uh,
old stuff is in his new stuff. Like,
that's funny.
come on.
Excuse me.
And I love PJ, but I will say what I said. I said it.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, overall, he is one of my favorite artists of recently. Which is why as soon as I heard the album came out, I went right to it. But when I listened to it, I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Right. I could do without this.
You know.
Ooh, I have my low.
All right, what's up?
And I know this is gonna make some people mad. Because it also is kind of a high, but not.
Mm-hmm.
It became a low real fast. And I think it's because of what you said that it's my low. And it's Maverick City volume. I don't know which volume you're on now because you all have released 10 volumes of songs in this 1 year.
Hilarious.
Has it been that many?
They're on like volume 4 or something like that now.
You know what? You're right, and it has all been like
It's all been this year. And I love Maverick City. Like, don't get me wrong. I listen to them a lot. I've listened to them a lot. I cry, I laugh. But boy, talking about saturating a market, daggone Maverick City. They're like, new collective coming out tomorrow. Did you like that one? Great. Next collective coming out next week.
Yes, and that's what you got to do these days.
Oh, I'm still trying to get over promises. Like, you said it, we believe it. I'm trying to remember the words. Like, I don't want to. People be like, oh, you know that Maverick City song? I'm like, which one? They have 100 songs out already.
Yes, I'm not even trying to keep up.
It's too much. It's too much. Space it out for me, please. Like, let me.
Low key, it's a lot of music, man. I'm looking at this list like, golly, and this is just secular stuff.
People's in the house. Like, we need to put all the music out. Y'all home. You can
Mike said they're getting 5 million views on everything though. Yeah.
They are. I'm not.
They are.
Like I said, it's a high and a low. I'm not mad at them.
You can't knock the hustle.
Maverick City, but boy, give me some time, please. Oh
man,
that's my low.
Oh, so I was super hippity hop this year. I think I just needed the energy.
Yeah. I think I was as well.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, let me pull up my Spotify real quick. Let me see.
Didn't Busta just release new too?
That was kind of it was cool. I was kind of a mid. I don't know if it was a high or a low. It was kind of a mid. Like it was a good album, but like realizing all the songs are like 17 years old, you're like, all right, well.
Yeah, he has been sitting on a lot of them for a good little while.
So I'll say this: I don't think I had I don't think I had a low as far as music because I just don't listen to people I don't want to listen to.
Yeah, well that's why I went with PJ because, like I said, he's one of my favorite artists.
Yeah.
So when I listened to it, I was like.
I would say I would add this to my highs, right? As a whole, I feel like the resurgence of R&B this year, oh, so good.
Yeah.
Like R&B has never sounded like this. It hasn't sounded like this in a long time.
Definitely.
Flatbush. Oh my god.
Let me see. So what would your?
Oh, actually, hold on. I think I do have a low, and people are gonna hate me for this.
Mm-hmm.
But is it okay if I'm not feeling Chloe and Halle? I heard a bunch of their music, and I'm just like, nah.
Was that song from this year?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
And again, maybe we old. It ain't for us. It is what it is.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, it's not really for our demographic,
No.
which is why it was interesting that when I heard their singles, I liked them.
I was like, man.
I did like them. That Do It song that Ariel was just singing.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'll go as far as to say like it's one of my favorite songs of this year, but I like it. I was actually watching their Tiny Desk. I think it came out today. I think it premiered earlier today. Matter of fact, Ariel, when we were talking earlier, that's what I was watching. I had to pause it. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. I didn't listen to the whole album though. It was just I remember when that song popped up on my Twitter feed,
Right.
and I was like, let me just go ahead and listen to it real quick. And as it was playing, I just found myself like, okay, so, all right, y'all got a little something. Y'all got a little something there.
I just, I mean, and again, Beehive, Beyonce, oh no, but I was just like, yeah, they're cool.
So, yeah, they're straight.
Yeah, all right.
Before we keep going, I want to say what up to my cousin. What up, Keisha?
Hi, Keisha.
Thank
What up,
you for
Ariel's cousin?
joining.
All right.
That's my twin cousin down south.
Your twin cousin?
Yep.
Yeah.
Keisha's project or Keisha's single was one of my favorites from this year. Barricade.
Hey, is that the one with you all were sharing their video
Yes,
not too long
sir.
ago?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. Ariel, if you can find a link for that and post it in the chat.
I sure will.
So other people can. I can't remember what it was called.
Called Barricades. I just said it.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. All right. So Ariel, you gave a high and a low.
I sure did. Remember
What
Maverick
was
City as a total.
Oh yeah, Maverick City.
Okay.
Maverick City collectives 1 through 55.
Oh man.
And your high was Amber Riley.
Amber Riley,
Yeah. And Chris, you said your low was
Anything Chloe Halle. I was like, all right, this ain't for me.
Oh, no doubt, Keisha. No doubt. I think for me it was seeing them produce like quality videos early in the quarantine. I mean, like within reason, like they, it wasn't like no movie blockbuster type thing, but I think that's what really got my attention.
I mean, I love them on Grownish. That's my show. But
yeah. I'm not sure if I know which one is which.
So Grownish is the one that stars the daughter.
No, I know Grownish.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know which one's Chloe and which one's Halle.
Oh, Chloe's the older one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's mad funny. Mad funny on that.
They're hilarious. But
so that was your low. Did you give a high?
I did not give a high. A couple highs. Like I'll say one more local high is like Joyner Lucas. Seeing him do what he was doing, like he had a really good year.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of a high low too, because his album came out and it was already stuff we already heard, and I hate that. That kind of bugs me a little bit. But such is the music industry.
Yeah.
I think like I got really into like the Griselda stuff. That was kind of like I was super hip hop this year. I was just like, I just want to listen to rap. Like I.
Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Griselda and rap, I have to look to see if something came out this year.
Oh yeah, they dropped a bunch of.
Well, yeah, they dropped everything.
Yo,
and I think they still have more.
Oh my god.
Which is why I can't pick one of their projects, only because I don't know what was from where.
Okay.
But everything I heard from them, I liked.
Yeah. There you go.
What's going on, Candace? Yeah, Joyner Lucas is from Worcester.
It's from Worcester. Yeah, it's from Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah. But yeah, I think everything I heard Griselda on was dope. So what I'm looking for is Royce the 5'9's.
The Allegory. Yep, that came out
Did
this
that
year.
come out this year?
That sure did. That was my other one. I was going. Yep, Royce.
Okay. Yeah. I've been a big fan of his for a minute.
Amen.
As far as MCs are concerned, he's not my top 5, but he's probably top 10.
He's top tier.
Yeah. He's up there for me. So was it last week when Toby dropped that joint with him?
Oh yeah, yep.
Royce and Black Dot.
Yo,
dog, I melted in my seat.
Hey, Toby's another one. Toby went nuts this year.
He's the best.
Toby went nuts.
Yeah, but he's also another one that he just puts out so much stuff. I don't know what songs are from what. It's just I hear it, I like it. But definitely, I was to shout out to him like he's gonna hear it. What up?
Right.
But no, just like back to what we was talking about last week and seeing how people pivot and how they've been able to continue building when so many things have gotten shut down. You know what I'm saying? This dude's video from the BET Awards, the Hip Hop Awards, was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, excuse me.
Even having like digital awards was interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Like social distance digital awards. It was weird.
Yeah. So I'm gonna write that down because I want to ask a question about that. But I want us to finish this one first. And Candace said the Woo, talking about Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. High Low, man. He had a dope album, sad ending.
Yeah. Yeah. It would have been dope to see to see how far he could have gone.
Yeah.
Dang.
Low was his original album cover though.
Oh, that was funny.
I just thought about that. That was a low.
Virgil Abloh, man. He tried to hit him with an okie doke.
Yeah, that was one of those moments where I looked at it and I was like, nigga just be getting paid for anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still pushing, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to get my stuff out there and dudes just be throwing doo-doo at the wall
and calling
like masterpiece. Like no, that wasn't a masterpiece.
So I'm gonna take his Instagram Advie and put barbed wire around it. Like, fam. Like this man just died.
Yeah.
This
was mad low resolution.
Oh my gosh. Dude, he did it. Was it 400 by 400?
Yeah. It was like send it to the printer. They're like, "You sure?" It's like, "Oh man, it's art."
Yeah, but it's blurry. You know, it's gutter.
Respect his legacy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, like it was so terrible, man. But then he said it. He was like, "Yo, whatchamacallit? Graphic design is a hustle or something." Something he said, like right before that. Yeah.
Man, I'm upset now. I'm upset now because dude really got a bag for that foolishness.
Yeah, he should. I think he gave it back though.
He should have gave it back and then some.
Yeah.
just for having people waste his time.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Let me see. My mother just said wow,
Mm.
and I don't know what it was for. It could have been anything.
I think it was our demolishing the work of Virgil Abloh.
Nah, she probably doesn't care about him.
Mhm.
Run the Jewels came out this year.
Run the Jewels did come out
Yeah,
this
their
year.
4-4 came out. That might be a high for me.
I like Run the Jewels.
Yeah. That might be up there as one of my favorite projects that came out this year. Ariel, were you about to say something? Or when you were one of you about to say something and I cut you off?
I forgot what it was. Yeah, I forgot what it was. What else was there? There was, so yeah, you got Joyner, we got Royce, Dave East. I really enjoyed Dave East.
I remember listening to it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, it was cool. Yeah, it's funny. I think someone summed up Dave East. They were like, Dave East is the type of music mechanics listen to.
Sorry. My mother said wow to the poop on the wall comment.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it's accurate.
It was doo-doo. You said music mechanics listen to?
Yeah.
That's mad funny.
That's hilarious.
Excuse me.
Lecrae, the Resolution.
Oh.
Restoration, sorry.
Yeah, Lecrae dropped an album the same day as Nas.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tough hit. Cause man, Nas, that was a high.
Yeah, Nas was a high, especially after his last joint.
Yeah. Although I wasn't mad at his last joint. I think people killed it, but I was like, it was cool.
I didn't like it.
I kind of enjoyed it.
I did not like it at all.
I didn't like the one he put before that, the Lost Tapes joint. I was like, fam.
Wait, is that the one that was with Kanye?
No, it was one before the one with Kanye. It was a whole other joint. But the Kanye, I wasn't mad at the Kanye one that much.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Oh yeah, the Locks. Yo, I'm passing over so much music right now that I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I just stopped looking at the list.
I don't know who Rustin Kelly is. Can someone tell me in the comments who Rustin Kelly is?
Ain't nobody mentioned Tasha Cobbs.
She came out this year?
Nah, no one mentioned her.
Really? No, she did. She put out
and that's okay.
She put out a new project called Royalty. Y'all know about the project because she got the Big Bird looking outfit.
Low key.
Oh, the Black Nest?
Yeah, with all the like it's a lot.
You know her outfit looked like a bird's nest?
It was a lot.
With her head peeking out the top like
No.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
Yeah, but her project.
No disrespect.
It was the first time anyone of like any gospel artist had a live recording at the Ryman. So that was like a big deal, big thing. So shout out to her.
Listen, I didn't hear it. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, me neither. I say you hear the names that we're talking about.
Facts.
You hear the albums that we're talking about.
You're talking Griselda. You're talking about Tasha Cobbs. I'm like,
yeah,
no.
Like, it's not impossible,
right? But
just not this year.
Listen,
not during the pandemic.
Fam, I gave y'all Lecrae.
I gave y'all Lecrae. Oh no.
I might get back next year, but boy.
I'm trying to think of a Christian hip hop album that came out. Brinson's album.
Oh, yeah,
I really liked. He had a lot of dope stuff.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, Throw the Crown.
That's it.
He, and as a side note, he also dropped a book that was designed by me.
You're
I don't know if I, mentioned that before.
Drop that low.
That's a high. That's a high for me. All right. So we can.
This is time. Remember all the times on here I was talking about how ashy I am? I had cream right there the whole time. It's a side note.
Oh, is that Jazzy's body butter?
It is Jazzy's body butter.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor, but also I did that logo as well.
Oh, there you go. so kind of a sponsor.
Yeah, it's not a sponsor, but it's love, it's family.
Shout out to Jazzy's body butter, which I'm gonna put on some right now.
There you go.
I have one
I need to get some of that.
You all should get one in every room too.
I need to get some of the hair butter for
Look
my
at this.
beard.
You see that shine now? Woo! Woo!
Went from ashy to classy.
Right, got the sheen.
We need to cut this out and that'll be an ad.
The commercial.
Her whole commercial.
Yeah, commercial.
Me just sitting in the background smiling.
Excuse me. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure if we continue to dig into what was dropped this year, we'll find way more stuff to talk about.
Not really, because while there was some stuff, I'm over here overlooking a bunch.
Well, yeah, I mean,
did y'all know Block Boy JB dropped?
I'm not even sure if I know who that is. I know I've heard the name.
Oh my god!
But I wouldn't know him if I saw him. No disrespect.
It is what it is. And then actually, I'll say some more highs. The Caleb McCoy freestyle series he's been doing he went nuts this year with videos.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Caleb.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
shout out
the
to
bro.
him. He's another one that's been consistently working,
active.
You know what I'm saying? While everyone else has been shut down.
Yeah.
Oh, and shout out to Chris Bender. His song is like.
Oh yeah.
His song's going crazy. Chris Bender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Excuse me. I don't think this allergy pill is working. I just feel myself getting more and more congested.
Oh boy.
But yeah, so if I just close my camera for a second and mute myself, I'm decongesting for a moment.
Hey, you should probably have a thing of hot sauce next to you. Get some open you up.
Oh, you know what?
Hot toddy.
Yo, side note, I made this. I think I made a thing, and it's about to be on the world to hear, but it's a thing. So I had so. Long story short, I bought some food. The food came with hot sauce. I'm not gonna say what kind of hot sauce. It was super hot. I added some honey to it and some other ingredients. I think I made a thing.
Yeah, you did. You did. I'm gonna let you know right now. I made a while back. I made some honey buffalo sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Madness.
Yeah. So let's just say, and the thing I bought was a roti. So putting this honey goodness on the roti.
Wait.
Ooh.
Come on.
You might. I don't know if you just made a thing, but you made a thing.
I think I did a thing, guys. So
wait a second.
Soon come.
Yeah.
It's like the sweet spicy sriracha sauce from Chick-fil-A, whatever that joint is.
But
why am I the only one who thinks about taking sauces from other places and putting it on something else?
Yo, I had a bunch of Chick-fil-A sauce for the longest time, just using it on other stuff.
Oh,
yeah, that's why you take so much of them.
I want that honey sriracha or sweet sriracha, whatever they call it, sauce on some steak tips. I was eating it and I was like, I know this is a chicken company. this would be bomb on some steak tips.
Mhm.
All right,
See?
we can't be having this food talk.
It's
You
in
know,
2020 food convo.
2020
yeah, like this. Like
highs and lows for food. 2020.
Amen.
Candace said, Chipotle has a spicy honey vinaigrette, delicious.
Oh,
Fam, you still live at Chipotle. You must love diarrhea.
Wait, was that this year too?
That's like every year.
every year. But guys, can I say something though? Because I was saying that for years. When I was in college, I was like, I can't. For some reason, every time I would go to Chipotle, my stomach would be tore
Yeah.
up,
Listen, man.
tore up afterwards, like in my room crying.
I had paying for neurovirus if you want to.
I'm just saying. So once they started having all them issues, I was like, I know. I should know.
No, thank you.
Always tore up for them.
No, thank you.
I am a
They use too much
girl.
cilantro for me.
Quado
I hate cilantro. I hate cilantro so much. But yeah, no, I'm sorry for Chipotle eaters, and that place be packed for real. I'm like, fam,
Yeah, people love that.
you're not gonna have me pay $6.99 for diarrhea.
Yeah, Chipotle is a low for 2020.
Sometimes it works though if you know you need a good clear out. Man, I'm hungry. You know you need a good movement.
the Chipotle cleanse.
You gotta weigh in the next day, but you
That's
want some
it.
food. Like,
You got the cleanse.
yep.
Y'all catch me next week on my new solo podcast. Y'all not ready for me to talk to myself for a little while.
Oh gosh.
Candace
Oh.
immune to Chipotle. God bless your stomach, sister.
Yeah, I can't.
Your stomach is made of Holy Ghost and blessings. Man,
His stomach's made out of whatever Samson had.
okay.
Excuse me.
Her stomach
All right.
is the Ark of the Covenant.
All right. So all right. So you brought up one of the award shows. Or no, I brought it up. The BET Hip Hop Awards. I didn't write this down because I didn't even know if you guys really checked for any of the award shows like that. So you may have an answer, you may not.
Yeah. Low key, the
What-
only thing I saw was the American Music Awards. Sorry to cut you. Yeah.
No, you good.
Yeah.
I would. So all right. So my question is, what was your favorite award show moment of this year?
So I'll say I did see clips of the BET Awards, and I thought, because I think they were the first one to do it, like it was brand new. Like I saw the performance, and I like how they broke up all the performances and put them out on like YouTube and stuff. It was great. So like, I think they did a really good job overall with their thing. Like, I think it was like Roddy Ricch had a dope performance. Megan Thee Stallion went nuts on her little desert, whatever that was, performance. Was that the BET Awards?
No, I think I was trying to remember the name of it. Oh no, you said Roddy Ricch. My bad. So I'm trying to think of. They had an award show earlier in the year, and so I think it was the BET Awards,
Mm-hmm.
and then the one with Toby that we were talking about was the BET Hip Hop Awards.
Okay, so I didn't see any of that then. Yeah, I think
And last week was the Soul Train Awards.
I definitely didn't see the Soul Train Awards.
Yeah, so the BET Awards were
Yeah, I think that's the one I saw.
yeah, that one was back in June. That one had I see faces, but I can't think of the names. Like it's right on the it's right at the top of my head.
YouTube is the best. Hold on.
They'll tell you everything.
Hold on.
So while we're researching, Ariel, did you watch any of the award shows?
So, hello, America. Let me let you all know a secret about Ariel Chanel Spivey. Ariel Chanel Spivey does not watch any award show. For many
Right.
reasons. One of them being, I don't have cable.
Got it.
I halfway have regular TV because my satellite don't work.
Hilarious.
So I don't watch anything in real time, and then when it's not in real time, I forget about it. So yeah, so I guess I could say my favorite moments from any show has been what has been publicized on YouTube and Facebook and all of them.
Hilarious.
I did like I always love, well, I will say this. So let me say, I don't watch award shows like in real time. But when I do go back and watch the clips, I've always enjoyed the Soul Train, the Soul Ciphers.
Okay.
Always dope, in my opinion. So this year had her.
Her is dope.
Yeah, she's amazing. I saw her at Essence Fest.
Mm-hmm.
She killed. Like
Nice.
she deserved to be on the big stage because she did such a good job. And you know, Erica's a great host for it. Like
I
them,
heard she did a really good job.
yeah, always killing. I did see they did a tribute to Rance Allen, Charlie Wilson.
Another low.
Yeah.
Rance Allen.
He sang Miracle Worker.
Mm.
I actually sent the clip to Michelle. I was like, you think I could slip this in for worship? I could just share this Soul Train Awards video for a worship song.
Low key, I think Michelle's like still mad at me because because when I found out about Rance Allen, I was like, oh snap. So like texted like the group chat. Like, don't tell me this stuff by text. I was like,
You know, that's her boy.
my bad.
That's her boy. So yeah, that is that. I think for award show lows, it would have to be, what was the award show? I mean, it wasn't a music award show, but when Kobe died and they had to still have was it the Grammy
Yeah.
on
Like the same day. Oh my
the same
god.
day, and everyone's trying to be like,
Oh my god.
yeah,
It was so confusing.
but yeah, like
Oh my god.
fans outside crying, but they're still having
Oh,
to come up with the red carpet. Like
it was so bad.
that was a low. That's when I was like, I can't watch this.
Yeah.
Like,
Like, and there's nothing and it's messed up. There's nothing that they can do because they try to like drum up whatchamacallit, a memorial thing real quick, and it's just like,
do.
I would say so. Yeah, looking at this BET award roster. Yeah, it was that was cool. I saw the performances. The baby had the George Floyd performance with cop kneeling on his neck for the whole performance. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Roddy Ricch was dope. Who was it? Candace did the little sound effect in the joint.
Oh, I didn't know what that was.
Oh my goodness, that song went nuts this year.
Yeah, that song went crazy.
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion in the desert. That was what I was talking about. That whole Mad Max theme joint. That joint was crazy. Jasmine Sullivan went crazy. Like she's one of the best vocalists I've ever heard.
Yeah, she's insane.
She's nuts. But yeah, they were really good performances with the BET Awards. I watched that, and I watched the American Music Awards, which was kind of cool. Like, I like what they did with the Justin Bieber performance, where they had all the drones.
Yeah,
that was probably one of the most nuts things I've seen. And I wanted all them drones.
Wasn't it like 1,000 something drones or something like that?
I don't know how many it was, but it was a lot. And I'm like, yo, who's controlling all these drones? Like
99 in the balloons.
Wait, what?
She's talking about that German song from like I don't even know when it came out. It was like the 80s.
It's in the 80s.
Yeah. I think the only award show that I saw any part of were some of the BET ones. I don't think I watched any of the other ones. Normally I do watch the Grammys, but because of what had happened that same day, I didn't.
Mm.
Um, so I guess just to put a pin in it for me, the performances from the Soul Train Awards is the high for me because they were all dope. They were all dope. I didn't really like the Soul Cipher this year.
Because PJ was in it. I see you, hater.
No, no, it's not even. It's not even just because. All right, so you had PJ, you had Stokely, um, what was that? What was that woman's name? Was it Shantae Moore?
Yeah, Shantae
Oh.
Moore. No?
No, it was what's her name? Sean. I love your smile.
Well, yeah, it was Shanice, and then also there was another one. I think it was Shantae Moore. But I remember like not so much Shanice because I don't really know much of her music outside of that. I Like Your Smile, and I really do like that song. But
And the
Stokely,
one-on-one theme song.
I
oh
mean,
yeah, that's right, that is her.
Antone.
Her and Tone,
Yeah.
aka B Slade.
Tone.
But Stokely is one of my favorite singers of all time. You know, lead singer of my favorite R&B group of all time. Like I already said, PJ, I'm a big fan of his music. I didn't really like hearing them put like a piece of their old songs over another beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I like when the cipher is like, at least to me, seem like it's something different.
Like it's an original piece of content, not like
Yeah, not just a remix.
It's always a remix.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At least to me, because I don't know. I don't always know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with them, I knew all of their songs.
Mm-hmm.
So hearing it was like, not really feeling it. But unless there was something else you guys wanted to add, I wanted to go to another category.
Let go.
All right. Favorite movie, and this could be anything. Huh?
There was no theaters this year.
Well, that's what I was saying. It could be anything from a theater, from when they were open. You know, Tenet came out in theaters. A lot of people like that. But it also could be anything that came out directly to streaming. I think for myself, of everything that I saw, my favorite might be The Old Guard.
Okay.
I heard Tenet was very good, but I didn't see it. The Old Guard, I didn't know what to expect, and I loved it. Low for me was The Five Bloods.
You watched that?
Yeah,
I did watch it.
I didn't watch it.
That's terrible.
I was gonna go back and watch it after Tablet passed, but then I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I love Spike Lee and like his movies, a lot of times like his style and like what he like puts in his movies, I just don't be feeling it like that. You know, like Quentin Tarantino, for example, like he's really good at what he does.
Right.
I just don't like what he does. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not a Quentin Tarantino fan. Like if he's dropping a new movie, I'm not gonna be like, word, I gotta go see it. Like, no, I'm good, and I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But Spike, I do like his movies. It's just in the Five Bloods, he did some stuff that it was predictable for me, um, because of his style, and then I just didn't really like it. Um, the beginning of it I like though. I like the story. I like some of the stuff I learned from it. Dude from um, Lovecraft Country was in it.
Okay. Which one?
He was one of the dude's sons that went out there with him.
Okay.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at
like I
this.
said, I don't remember people's names, so
I'm looking at this list, and I'm like, yo, all I've seen was Lovebirds and Borat.
The list of movies
are you
that came out
serious?
in 2020.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
No, I'm looking at it and I'm actually in awe of some of the movies that I was like, that was this year. That should be my like theme. It's like 2020. That was
That was
this
this
year.
year? Yeah, seriously.
So many movies. I have my low.
What's that?
This because and that I had to be like, that was this year. A Fall from Grace. Tyler Perry.
I did see that too.
Wait, is that the Tyler Perry joint?
Yeah, I've seen that. That joint was hilarious.
Didn't
forgot all
realize
about
it
that.
was this year. But it did. Um, there's so many things. I have to remember. Well, actually, I'll say so. There's a Fall from Grace, but that came out. That was in like that was a Netflix release or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
For theater releases for low, which might be shocking to some people, is the movie The Photograph with Issa Rae. And what's his face?
Lakeith.
Cal Penn.
Blanking. No, my boo thing.
Uh,
Lord. Come on, bring me back his name.
Lakeith
Mark.
Stanfield.
Lakeith.
Lakeith.
There we go. Thank you.
Oh,
I remember names like that.
Lakeith.
That's a weird name.
But he's also disappointing. He's a weirdo.
He said, "That's my boo." I absolutely love that movie. But this is why, and I know a lot of people loved The Photograph, but this is why I didn't like The Photograph. I liked The Photograph up until the very end, and that's what made it disappointing.
All right, don't say anything about the end because I still plan on seeing it.
I think I do too. Is it
I
on
wasn't
anything?
gonna say what happened in the end. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, I just had to throw it out there because
Yes, I wasn't gonna say what happened in the end. I was just gonna say I feel like the movie should have ended about 5 or 10 minutes earlier.
Yeah,
And like, you know, when it's like something could have been a masterpiece and then
they ruined it.
like you had to go put that little bitty extra bit, and now you messed it up. Like it was almost a masterpiece, and then you went and you did that.
Michaela said the Photograph story was boring.
Like I got it, I understood. It could have been a great little, I won't say avant-garde, but like a great little like discussion piece because there's a lot to discuss. They just, I think the ending messed it up.
All right, so I'll watch it. I'll watch it this week.
Yeah, because Michaela said the ending gave it life. I think it didn't. I think the ending messed it up. It is on, I think, Netflix right now, Lawrence. So you can watch it.
It's either on that or Hulu. It's on one of them.
Yeah,
which is why I thought about watching it.
Or is it? Do you have HBO Max?
I definitely have HBO Max.
It could be on that.
I think it's on HBO Max. That's what
all right.
I know it's on one of them.
Yeah.
Because I know because Lovebirds was on Netflix.
Lovebirds was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
That was so funny.
That movie was hilarious.
Yeah, that was another one I had planned on watching, but I just never got to. Michaela said The Weeknd was a better I'm guessing it's a better movie. Same director as The Photograph. What's The Weeknd?
It was in The Weekend. And I guess they're categorizing Hamilton as a movie that came out.
Nah.
Right.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
play.
yes,
Same.
Nah.
it's a movie.
Nah.
What?
Nah.
And then I
It
did
is.
not watch.
It's like what's it called? West Side Story and The Sound of Music and all that.
Nah. Because West Side Story and The Sound of Music, like they took the plays and created a movie from the play.
Mm.
Hamilton is just a play.
Right.
It's a dope play.
I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider it one of the movies that I would say is like whatever.
Yeah,
So I wouldn't count it as a movie.
I'm mad. I still didn't see Sonic the Hedgehog. I definitely wanted to see that. Is that on anything?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Dang.
I haven't seen it yet.
Because the problem is that came out right when that pandemic was starting to happen.
Yeah. Like I plan on watching it, but I was like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to see it. I'm gonna wait till it's available on something that's already being paid for. Side note, another high for movies for me was Scoob. I didn't know, huh?
The what?
Scooby
Oh,
Doo.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
it was good.
Yeah, like growing
I don't know
up,
how I missed that.
it was released on HBO Max.
Oh,
Like I had no idea they were doing it. I just went on there one day, saw that it was there, and I watched it. I was a huge Hanna-Barbera fan growing up.
yeah, oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The Flintstones, the Jetsons.
Yeah, and really, what they did was they took so much from that whole universe and put it in that movie. So like,
Oh, cool.
as much as I liked Scooby Doo for itself, like I'm watching the joint, picking out Easter eggs for like Grape Ape and Johnny Quest and you know what I'm saying, just mad other characters. Captain Caveman had his whole part. You know what I'm saying? I can go on and on about that, but that was definitely a favorite of mine. Michaela said The Weeknd has DeWanda Wise, Tone Bell, Daniel from Insecure,
Okay.
Kim Whitley, funny black comedian who was on SNL. Kim Whitley wasn't on SNL. Funny black comedian who was on SNL. I don't know what you're talking. I still don't know what The Weeknd is. I'm gonna have to look it up.
I mean, I enjoyed the Wanda Wise.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of
Yeah.
hers. And then she said, "Hi for movies. Just Mercy. I cried so many tears.
Oh, yeah.
That was the last movie I saw in theaters before the pandemic.
I read
That was another movie I didn't watch. I just missed it.
Yeah.
My father said it was really good though.
I wasn't in the mood to watch it.
Yeah, nah. Especially what was going on. I read the book. I was good.
Yeah,
like that's one of those things that like I have to prepare my heart to watch something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Like another movie that came out.
Will you watch Alden?
Another movie that came out, the Chicago 7, The Trial of the Chicago 7.
I didn't watch that either.
Yeah, it came out. It's a Netflix movie. I just watched it because I saw it was available. I didn't know that Fred Hampton was going to be one of the dudes. He wasn't one of the dudes on trial, but he was in there. One of the dudes that was on trial was a Black Panther. And I'm not going to say any specifics, but, you know, was it the 70s, 60s?
Mm-hmm.
Black man in a courtroom. You can only imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a scene that literally had me fighting back tears. Like I had to pause it and kind of get myself back because I was hurt and pissed and all that. Same stuff from like when watching, was it Trial 4?
Yeah, Trial 4, yeah.
I
You know
still
what I'm
haven't
saying?
watched When They See Us.
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
I couldn't do it.
Wait, what happened?
When They See Us?
Oh yeah, I'm good on that too.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I'm not watching that. All right. Wait. So did you both give a high?
So for
I don't think-
movies, my high was definitely the Issa Rae movie,
Oh yeah, you said Lovebirds, right?
Lovebirds. That movie was hilarious.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that one too. I just never got around to it. And
My-
Ariel, I know you gave a low,
Yeah.
but did
I
you
gave
give a high?
I gave 2 lows.
Wait, the other Jumanji dropped this year too?
Yes.
Dang,
Yes.
I ain't seen nothing.
Oh, that was good. I watched that.
Let me see. Bad Boys for Life came out this year.
Hmm.
I still didn't see that either.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. Bill and Ted Face the Music. Excuse me.
Fam, like I didn't like a new Bill and Ted.
Well, when they showed the commercial, I was like, I have to see this, but also I have to wait until it's available on something because I just didn't want to have to pay for it. But Bill and Ted, Excellent Adventure, and Bogus Journey are two of my favorite movies from childhood.
Right.
Let me see. There's a few movies I forgot that came out this year. The New Mutants.
They made a new Deep Blue Sea. What?
I don't know. I don't even know what that is.
Dude, look at how many movies. Jeez.
Birds of Prey. I didn't realize that was this year.
That was this year.
That was this year. Birds of Prey, yeah. That was this
I
year.
like Birds of Prey. It was good.
Yeah, it was cool.
Like everything that's like that was this year was all before March.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, it was all when we could still go outside.
Right. It's all before March.
All right. So
Ugh, the Five Bloods.
high and low TV shows. And this anything brand new season, streaming, regular TV.
Okay, I think this is where I like excelled because I watched a ton of stuff. I was watching TV shows instead of movies. So I'm gonna just go. Netflix killed me this year with the Circle and Love at First Sight and all. Oh my god, those shows were in.
Oh, you talking about Married at First Sight or Love is Blind?
Love is Blind. Sorry, Love is Blind. Those shows got me. I was hooked. So, and those were like January, February back to back. It was nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, they really were. Excuse me. What'd you say, Ariel?
It's like they felt like a different year for me. Like
They really did.
I actually, you guys know that because I said it felt like a different year.
Wait, what happened?
I feel like I've been following the cast of Love is Blind
Oh yeah,
forever. Like
Love is Blind was great. Yo, Twitter on Love is Blind was incredible.
I don't think I was really back on Twitter yet when that was
Oh my goodness,
when that was going on.
I was in them Twitter streets. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that was that Love is Blind. I liked it. Married at First Sight, the season that they put on Netflix.
Yeah, that was really good.
That one was kind of crazy.
Yo,
I said, dude, I can't remember no one's name, but it was the tall redhead dude. I said he was a emotional terrorist. He was wild.
oh, yeah.
Like their whole relationship was crazy. And then I heard they got back together or something like that.
oh, on Love is Blind?
No. You're talking about the girl that had her dog drinking wine out of her glass.
No, the other one. I thought you were talking about Gigi and whatever his name was.
The basketball player dude.
No, no, no. That was that was sad.
Yeah,
That one was
really
sad and unexpected. Nah, but he was a redheaded dude.
Huh?
The redheaded dude that he married the Spanish girl, and they would fight,
Oh,
and then they would make up, and then she would talk about how the sex game was trash.
That's what I'm talking about. Her name
that,
was
that was
her name
Gigi,
was
right?
Gigi.
That was Gigi.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, yeah.
Yo.
I'm not talking about old girl with the wine. Nobody talk about her.
Oh, what's her name? Jessica or something like that. It was,
Yeah.
I can't remember.
dude.
Oh, I remember what one you said was sad and unexpected.
Mhm.
They were so boring. I forgot about her.
Yeah. Oh, because it was like
Her ending was what made their whole situation exciting. Like, oh, finally a storyline at the very end.
oh, it was the dude and the girl by the pool, and he's all
Oh, the black
couple.
Oh, you talking about on Love Is Blind?
Yes.
Yes.
Yo, that is something we definitely would have talked about if we were doing this at the
Fam.
beginning of the year.
Yes.
We needed a breakdown of that show, man. Like,
Oh, would you fix your wig?
oh my god.
Yo, dude was mad disrespectful.
Mad disrespectful.
Yo.
And then was trying to get back with her at the end.
At the reunion, he gave her a ring. The ring that he threw in the pool.
Right. She was like, nah, dog.
Yo, that whole joint made me upset. All right. That's why like shows like that, I can't put them as a high or a low, because I won't put them as a low because they kept me sucked in the whole time. Like, I watched every episode.
And even how they did it, like, was it 4 episodes a week or whatever it was?
Yeah. Something crazy like that.
Freaking genius, man.
But I can't do it as a high either, because
Nick Lachey.
Like,
that's why I can't do it.
Nick Lachey irritates me, man.
That's why I can't do it as a high.
Yeah, I was telling my wife the other day, because he's on some other show too. But like every time they introduced him on there, and I'm obviously Nick Lachey. Fam, don't nobody know you.
Don't nobody listen to 98 Degrees. It was always Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Y'all was the little brother with the remote with no plug-in.
It's not plugged in. 98 Degrees.
Who we care about those 98 Degrees? The best thing that happened to Nick Lachey was when he got with Jessica Simpson.
Oh my god.
And he took them both down.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was it.
But
all
no,
right, so Chris, you said those are your highs?
Oh yeah, those were hilarious. Like, that started off the year crazy, because like, well, so one, just had a baby in the house, so you know.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. And I'm over here like, dang, Netflix starting this year, right? What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Oh, all right. So speaking of Netflix starting off the year right, and then what can go wrong, but what they still did right was Tiger King.
Tiger King was amazing.
Yes.
That junk, I heard about it, and I was like, nah, y'all wildin'. It can't be that crazy. Yo, I think I watched that whole thing in like 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, I was going in on Tiger King. It was hilarious.
Hold on. Anthony pops up. What is this 98 Degrees slander?
Listen.
Because it was trash.
It was garbage.
They had like 2 or 3 songs that I liked, but they were nobody that I was like.
Yeah,
I can't think of any of their songs.
Nope.
I was just trying to think of their songs, and I just kept playing "I Swear" in my head.
Right, and I'm like,
as an awful one.
It was awful one.
Yeah,
it was awful one.
They had their song "I Do." That was cool.
That's the song I was trying to think of.
Yeah, I do. My favorite song.
He said they were the only ones that could sing, though.
You will not slander JT.
The 98 Degrees song, that's my favorite. Their song "True to Your Heart" with Stevie Wonder.
Oh my god.
What?
From the movie Mulan.
Oh, that's why I don't know it.
Oh, I love that joke.
Speaking of Mulan, Mulan came out this year.
Didn't
Yeah,
see
it's free now. Finally on
Yep,
Disney+.
and it's free on Disney Plus.
because they nobody want to pay the extra to watch that.
Well, they were planning on doing that anyway. Like the extra 30 was just gonna be for a limited time anyway.
Mhm.
So I knew if I was ever going to want to watch it, I could just wait.
Yep.
That's how
I've waited and I still don't want to watch it.
pretty much.
But we were talking about TV shows.
Mhm.
So I just had to throw Tiger King out there
Tiger King was great.
because that was a major moment in
Yeah.
culture.
Yes.
It wasn't my favorite though. My favorite was Lovecraft Country.
Yeah,
Hands down.
Lovecraft.
Hands down, Lovecraft Country. And I would say right up there with it right now is The Mandalorian.
Okay.
They're doing this season is really good.
Yeah.
Mandalorian. I
Yeah,
think
it's
for me, it's definitely Lovecraft Country.
excuse me.
Episode, what was it, 7?
Mm-hmm.
The I Am episode.
Yes.
Episode
The
made me
Hippolyta. Yep.
feel like I could fly. You hear me? I was ready to take on the world after watching that episode. And then they came and deflated my bubble the next week. But that's okay. Because that's
What was the next week was
Let
when
Me
they went
In.
back in time, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Let Me In.
Mhm.
Oh, you know that was my favorite.
That was the next one. I was like, oh yeah, I am. You know what? Yes, sir. And the I am is in me. And I was ready to
The I Am is in me.
He was about to preach.
I was so ready to take on the world. Then the next week they're like, let me in. And I was like, oh God. Oh Jesus.
It had to bring you back to reality in the fantasy show.
Yep. So I think the way they did their highs, their lows, like how they hit you, it was great. I absolutely loved Lovecraft Country. I think they deserve so many awards. I hope they
They were
get
good.
an award for something.
Wait, was Watchmen this year?
Watchmen was
Yes.
black.
Yeah.
It was this year
HBO.
too?
Yeah.
Yes, it was the beginning. It was towards the beginning of the year.
Yo, Watchmen was.
Y'all Negroids,
nuts.
why? Because I felt like I was years behind with Watchmen.
Yeah. No, Watchmen was
No,
That was this year?
hold on. Let me double check. But I believe it was this year.
If so, guys, I'm telling you, this is the longest year of my life.
Yeah, this year been 5 years.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It started
Like September 2019, right? It was like
October of last year.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
So that was last year. It
Yeah.
ended in December of last year.
Y'all had me
okay.
messed up because I was really like, no, guys, come on, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kayla said Netflix releasing the Black Classics. Absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely a high.
Yo, my daughter loves the Moesha theme song.
That's so
Was she just bouncing her seat?
Oh my gosh, no, she would like just pop up and just watch it and like smile. I'm like, that's black girl magic right there.
yes, sir. I'm trying to think what was my TV show low for me. Everything was so good. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think of anything that I would consider a low.
Nothing was a low, but something sure did make me low and break my heart. And that was the season finale of Insecure.
Oh, yeah.
It broke my heart. It really did.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, come on, man. Why y'all gotta do that?
It had to end that way.
I mean,
They couldn't give her a happy ending because then like,
but
where do you go from there?
This is why it was a low, because it came out like Insecure's new season. That's what I was trying to say. The new season came out right at the top of COVID when we all were like, well, not the top of COVID, but like right when everything was going on and there was like
Mhm.
so much tension, and we all were like, we just like, this is so beautiful. We need this. We need this. And then that happened. And it was like,
And like, oh.
dang, man. Come on. We needed this.
So it was funny, right? Because like I watched it late, so I think I binged seasons 3 and 4 at like the same time. I was just going nuts, and I'm like, after all of that, this is how y'all gonna do this?
This is how y'all
Am I the only one that liked it?
Yes, because you're a
I
jerk.
mean, I mean,
You are a jerk.
I was like, dang, like this.
You were like, ha ha, yeah, Issa. Ha ha.
Right.
Team
Nah.
Lawrence. That's
I'm definitely Team Lawrence. That's a fact.
Yes.
However,
You team complicated.
I like the stories that I'm given.
Yeah.
Whatever. Michaela said, let's not talk about it. It's still a sore spot.
Oh, we're gonna talk about
It's a sore spot.
That's what this is all about. Having the difficult conversations.
it.
Such a sore spot. But you know what though? I will talk about it. It's a sore spot for everyone who
We went through it.
no. That too. But like everybody, you know, Issa's she's like the representation of us, you know, early 30s, single Black women trying to make it in the world. And then you see her like finally coming up, and then that happens. It's like, no.
All right, so I don't want to get into a breakdown of Insecure because that's not the point of this episode.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Because if we were to try to get into that conversation, like that's a lot all in itself.
It is.
All right, so if you can think of one, high and low. Actually, did everyone answer for
TV law? That's the thing, Mike. Like, I don't really have any TV laws. I just didn't watch what I didn't want to watch. Same thing with like
No,
nothing.
don't leave, Kyle. Stay. We're not talking about Insecure long.
Oh yeah, we're
done with that. We're done with that. We're off that.
Off that.
Yeah, I don't think I have a low per se.
TV was just a high this year. They did.
Well, TV needed to be a high. Everybody was depressed.
Shout out to TV.
No, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
I will give a low.
Oh, I think I know which one you're about to give. If I'm thinking what you're thinking.
You might not, because I haven't said anything about this, but I'm curious to know what you're thinking. But I have to preface it with, it's not the show's fault. It was COVID, and it was what they tried to do to have something out so they can finish their season. Actually, COVID messing up TV is a low across the board, because there was quite a few shows that just didn't get to finish.
Yeah, that's true.
The Flash, they just ended in the middle of
That's true. Because I was sitting here watching it like, yo, what happened? This ain't the ending, it's like the middle.
Yeah, they're gonna put the end of this season onto the beginning of next season.
Okay.
Which is like, all right, cool, but the fact that they just ended it the way that they did sucked.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite shows is The Blacklist.
Okay.
And the last episode, they did like part animation, part live action, because they were in the middle of shooting that episode, and then they had to cut it. So like they would go from a live action scene, and they kind of explained it going into it, and the idea is like, okay, well, that's a dope idea. However, the way that they did it sucked. Like the animation was trash.
Yikes.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, okay, y'all just ran out of money and didn't know how to get any more, so y'all just had to do it this way. So that's a low. Even though I still love the show. Michaela said Greenleaf. Michaela, is that a low or a high? I'm guessing it's a low for you because you be disrespecting Deborah Winans. Chastity needs more respect.
Yo, shout out to Chastity, man.
Did you watch Greenleaf?
I did watch a little bit. No.
I thought you was just being funny.
No.
I was like, wait, is he being a jerk? Are you messing with me right now?
I caught some episodes via my wife.
You know who got me watching Greenleaf?
Mm-hmm.
My father.
Hilarious. Yo, because church drama shows are always like, because there was another one that came out too. I think it was.
Oh yeah, Charity. My bad.
Yeah,
I told you I don't remember people's names.
Saying me either, because I didn't correct you. You know, I went along with it.
And I haven't watched the show, so that's that.
So my mother had been watching the show like since forever, and I always thought about checking it out because some of the stuff my mother watches is pretty good.
Right.
But you know, COVID, quarantine, all that. My father's like, all right, well, let me figure out how to use this Roku and watch this Netflix. And he signed in to Netflix, even though he has his own profile, because my name has a black man's picture on it. He chose my name and started watching stuff under my name. And one of those things was Greenleaf.
And up your queue.
Yeah, like he messed my algorithm all the way up. He started watching this show that I was on like the second season of, and he just started right where I left off. He was like, "Oh man, this show's crazy." I'm like, "Fam, I know you couldn't have gotten here this quick. You just started." I was like, "Whose profile are you on?" He's like, "It's on mine." I was like, "Nah, I don't think so." So either way, Greenleaf popped up on my continue watching. And so I just started watching it, and
so you continued watching.
Yeah, I just started watching it. I was hooked. My brother said, "Dad loves church and drama." Makes sense. Yeah, it was hilarious because he would watch like a couple episodes, and then just stop and be like, "Nah, this is too crazy." Like they ain't like this ain't real. They ain't like this. And then I would have to remind him of a story he told me about real life church people. They were like, "Yeah, I guess you're right." And then he'll go back and watch some more.
It's so relatable. And that's the problem.
Yeah. All right. Michaela said the way that it ended was a low. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. My mother said Greenleaf was great. It represented all that church folks shouldn't do.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. Big facts.
That's hilarious.
And earlier, my brother said like Falcon and the Winter Soldier was supposed to be out. Yeah. COVID is a low.
The Black Widow, yeah.
The Eternals should have been out by now.
That's true.
Oh wait, or was that gonna be November?
Oh yeah, Space Force. It did. Yeah, Space Force wasn't that great. That would be a low.
Yeah. Space Force is a low. I forgot about that. I didn't
watch it because everyone said it was low, and I think this year,
I love Steve Carell.
That were like tied to actual events of our lives. They were all lows for me. Like ABC Family put out a show about quarantine. It's called like Love During Quarantine.
But I feel like everyone did that because then like Netflix put out Social Distance.
Yep.
Which was actually really good.
So who put out Social Distance?
Netflix.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yo, I didn't watch it, but I saw that they had.
But Netflix is in their bag.
Netflix, and they just got Shonda Rhimes. It's about to be.
Yeah. Netflix was like the world shut down, and Netflix was like, this is what we were made for.
Right, yes. Like we already here. Listen, you gave me Moesha one-on-one, girlfriends back to back.
They They threw money at everything they could throw money at, and they
Okay.
created some dope stuff.
Although I'm salty they didn't give us Malcolm and Eddie and Homeboys in Space. That's all I'm saying.
They might have
they
lost
don't
the
know.
footage for that. It might not know where.
It's still on VHS.
So
Yeah.
someone burned it.
All right.
Let me see.
I was supposed to say,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Michaela, are you talking about for Love During Quarantine? Like, I got to the end and I was like, I don't need this reminder of what's actually going on in life.
That's hilarious. Michaela said The Last Dance was the highest of the high. I'll take your word for it. I didn't watch it. Let me see. Anthony said some of the virtual reunion specials were dope. Happy Endings, Parks and Rec, and Mythic Quest were tops for me.
Mm.
Anthony is my friend. I was just, as soon as I started reading virtual reunion specials, I remembered Mythic Quest. Mythic Quest was on Apple TV. Side note, also on Apple TV is a Good Morning. It was a show about their about a
like a
morning
GA
show.
type morning. Yeah, I thought
Yeah, that was surprisingly good.
I heard that was good.
Actually, when I signed up for Apple TV, I watched like 4 or 5 of their series like back to back, and they were all good. They were all really good. Yeah. Oh yeah, and also Ted Lasso. Yeah, Ted Lasso is mad funny as well. But Mythic Quest is hilarious.
Yeah.
So if you have Apple TV or if you have a chance to watch it, like definitely check that out. Let me see. It's about that time to wrap up.
It is.
So I thought we would be able to get some more stuff, but
Nope.
you know how it is.
It's too good.
So let me see. Ariel, you have a final one for us, right?
Yes. So, for kind of like they do in every TV show, what do you think was the overall best come up for this year and overall like worst letdown of 2020? It could be for like anything.
So before I do anything, the uh Fresh Prince reunion, super high. That was great. The best come up for the year, probably Lovecraft Country. I think that was one of those like HBO got one, and like they really got one. And I think the letdown is that they're not renewing it.
Did they finally decide they're not renewing it?
I feel like it like there was it. I feel like it would have been.
Hold on now. Don't do
Let's
that.
hold on. Let me hold on.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I was like, wait, was it announced? I'm at everybody's like that Kermit with the typewriter.
Yeah.
Right? Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country. No word yet whether it will be back for round two. Yeah, I don't think it's been renewed yet, just because of what's going on. I don't know that they're just not being renewed, but I feel like with shows like this, you would know already.
Anthony said HBO doesn't usually announce stuff like that.
Don't they? We knew Insecure was good from the jumpy jump.
Well, they announced stuff like that, but I don't know if it would be announced this soon. Because I know even with Insecure, it was like a little while before we heard anything. Yeah. And well, no.
We knew pretty quick they were coming back for another season.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. We knew.
Well, that's why I just had to pause, because
we knew about that.
We just remembered that, or we just reminded ourselves that Watchmen ended last December.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to remember, when did we find out that wasn't being renewed? because that might have been kind of early as well.
That's all I'm saying.
But
Yeah.
either way, we don't know yet.
Right.
And I'm hoping, please, please,
I mean,
please, HBO.
I'm just trying to figure out whether. So I think for
Said
me,
it
it's
ended,
kind of.
Watchmen ended in December,
Yeah.
And in January they announced it won't be renewed.
Oh yeah, so and Lovecraft ended when. Um.
As you said, a lot of these shows are considered limited series.
And that's what
Those are
and that's what
different
it is
than
too.
their original series.
Because what you call it, like with Watchmen, there wasn't too many places you can go with that after that. And same thing with Lovecraft Country. Like, where do you actually go after you've done all this?
Yeah.
Well, if they need a writer,
Everyone
to know where to go, just hit me up, HBO.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps saying they want to see a storyline about Dee and her bionic arm.
Yeah, like that's something that we need. Well, all right. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about Lovecraft Country and why I think they'll be good to go. And I'm gonna make this as quick as possible. They changed enough about the actual story. They changed enough from the actual story to give us something that doesn't have to be bound by that story.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and I know some people won't want me to bring this show up, but it's kind of like a Game of Thrones kind of situation where they went further than the books did, so they had to make more. You know what I mean?
Right, but the places where they go further than the book can't suck.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lawrence.
Well, that's what I was saying. I was gonna say, you know, as long as what's her name, Misha? Is it Misha Green?
Yeah, Misha Green.
As long as she's still doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? She a black woman. She ain't gonna let us down. She ain't gonna lead us astray. You know what I'm saying? As long as her and her team, you know, keep pushing forward,
As long
and
as
HBO doesn't give it away to somebody else.
Yeah, and as long as she don't allow them to turn it into Grey's Anatomy. I swear every time I don't like watch Grey's Anatomy, but I swear the storyline be repeating itself. It's been on so long.
They ain't got nothing else to do. Like, yo, they done everything. They did a bomb in the hospital. They did they did everything. What else?
The main character almost dies every season. Every season ends with
supposed
her about to
Who,
die.
Grey?
Look,
Yes.
yo, I don't even know who's on the show no more. Like, it's a whole new set of people on the show.
This
I'm pretty sure everyone I knew about was dead.
Has been her in a coma, being visited by people who used to be on.
Oh, now
Who,
it's
Grey?
a soap opera.
She's in a COVID coma.
Oh, it's a soap opera. That just means she wanted vacation time.
They did all her scenes in one day.
Show.
Yeah,
She's
in the bed.
No, like it's still her storyline. Like it's her talking to people from the past, and she's like, "So and so, is that you?
Oh, that means she dead.
So and so,
because they're all dead.
Is that you? That's the show. So,
All right.
Misha, yeah, Anthony, Misha was one of the writers. I believe
Very
she was
true,
one of the
Anthony.
writers.
Very true.
All right. Oh yeah. So
Yeah, overall high.
overall high, overall low.
Mm.
And you said Lovecraft Country not being renewed.
Yeah, at least not being renewed yet. Cause it's like, well, are we gonna get it then? Because I'm pretty sure we would know by now. But
Now watch me hear something like tomorrow.
Listen, I think my thing is too, like, I'm saying that, but you know, COVID withstanding, nothing's really sure.
Excuse me.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say for an overall low would be our government for most of this year. I'm really hopeful. And when I say our government, I'm not just talking about the president.
No, we know. We know.
Okay, because some people are like, yeah, president's trash. He is trash, but I'm not just talking about him.
Not according to some people. 71 million of them.
There are things that can be said, but I'm not going to say them right now
It's
Why not?
balance, guys. It's balance. We need balance.
because it's time. It's time to wrap up.
The world will spin off its axis if we don't have balance. So we need them. So thank you for that.
They no
Uh,
snap.
but yeah, so that's a low. That's a low. A high overall is just seeing everybody's creativity and seeing people create more.
Ooh, versus.
Even
We were talking about versus.
yeah, I thought about talking about verses, but we kind of touched on it last week,
Yeah.
so I didn't want to bring it back up. My mother said they brought back George and he died in the first season.
Yeah, they're
Hilarious.
doing the worst. They're doing the most in Grey's Anatomy. Part of me
Can't-
wonders if
Sorry.
it's because Shonda's like peace ABC.
Pretty much.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So
I would
she
not be
left.
surprised.
She's gone.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Oh, if that was her.
yeah, whatever they're doing with the show now. But also, I don't know how much of what they have now has already been done by her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't. A part of me is like, I can't really see someone just leaving a show in the middle of a season. But then also, I can't.
Man, they just recycling bars.
Yeah. Kayla said, overall, though, U.S. citizens not being able to follow instructions and stay in the house. That is very low. That is a whole low. Did I finish? Did I finish what I was saying? People's creativity pivoting,
Yeah.
people growing more, people creating. Oh, Rob, that's what resurrect. Like even like when we had our conversation with him about the church during COVID and him starting a church.
Mm-hmm.
Like seeing people create and build and knowing that when times get a little bit easier, it's only going to make what they're doing that much better.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my high. That's my high and low.
Cool.
What about yours, Ariel?
I think my low for 2020 is just like
Excuse me.
kind of like the overall like collective depression that kind of happened within this year. It was tough to literally like sit and have to be like, shorty, pour me a glass too. Because everybody's just in the same boat. Like, usually you could go to your friend and be like, man, like, oh, life is so rough. And then just being like,
Right.
Yeah.
help you, fam. My coworker actually today described it. We were talking about work. He was like, it's like we're all on the Titanic and they just don't want to admit that we're sinking, but we're sinking and it's really bad. And it's like, we all might be on different parts of the boat, but the boat's
Right, but we both are single. Like the band's playing. But
but the boat's still sinking. Like
the band is Florida.
Oh.
They got to keep going like nothing is going on.
It says Texas with their COVID cases, man. They are.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Texas is the poor people that were locked in the cages in the
on the bottom.
Under the deck.
It's
they were the guys shoveling coal into the engine.
Yeah. that's my low. Like that's really, really, really rough. And everything that was COVID was a low. But like Lawrence said, seeing how like resilient and creative and just like beautiful we are as humans has been a high. A special shout out high. I think that has helped me. And you know, I know they are or he is another like entertainer or whatever, but I have to give a personal like shout out high for like Kev on Stage and everything he's doing
Kev on
with
stage.
Kev on Stage Studios because watching him do what he said he wanted to do, like everything last year that he was like, this is what we're gonna do, and
Mhm.
this year him killing it.
Yep.
And like even posting, I was talking to Lawrence about it earlier, how this man has a whole soundstage that he just purchased.
Which
A
is nuts.
soundstage
Soundstage.
in the
Yeah.
middle,
Yeah. His tour canceling was the best thing that ever happened to him.
best thing ever. Like, and it showed like sometimes what seems like is the worst thing is really God's like biggest setup for us.
Yeah.
Like it may seem like this is bad, but I'm really setting you up for greatness. And watching Kevin on Stage's life and watching like how all of it is playing out, the guy has a Maserati now because like he went from a Honda to a Maserati. Like let's talk about that.
Yeah.
That's like not even baby steps. It
No, that's
literally
okay.
like
Leaps
was a
and
big
bounds.
Yeah.
leaps
It
and
was a big
bounds.
leap. It was a big
Yeah,
leap.
it's the big leap. Shout out to what was it, Gay
Yeah.
Hendrix?
Gay
Gay
Hendrix.
Hendrix.
So like, you know, for me, I feel like watching him and watching that process really helped me not give up and realize like, yeah, we got some stuff that is in the works for us too. Like just gotta keep going. So
Yeah.
it was real. There was I'm not gonna lie, there's been many a days though that I've been watching this stuff and I would be like, dear MGH, I quit. Signed, somebody about to go follow their dreams. Like
Listen, you ain't lying.
many a day. I'm like, yo, I gotta take the big leap. And then my bills go, excuse me. Excuse me, you can't take the big leap today.
All right. You gotta take the big job. Take the big
Yeah,
job.
I'm like, I'm coming back. I'm gonna do it. Just
The bill's like, take the medium paycheck.
Right.
take the
Right.
medium paycheck. All of the day. So, yeah, Michaela said, yes, keep your distance is a great concept. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many people that are following after stuff that he's doing. And, like, I think that's dope.
All right.
All right. Let me see. All right. So once again, for some reason, all of my brother's comments are coming in at the end of the show.
Hilarious.
Let me see. He did say a high for him was mad time with immediate family. A low, haven't seen most of my other family in like a year. Yeah, that's the lowest. We were looking forward to our yearly vacation back in April. It was snatched away, and I have been upset about that ever since.
Listen, we went with you guys once. It was like, this is great. You got to do it again. And the world shut down.
Yeah. So it's y'all's fault.
I was just like, listen, there's a lot of stuff that I feel. I'm like, was this my fault, God? Did I do this?
Did I do that?
Yo, people in the internet world, remind me to tell y'all my story about COVID and like hearing from the Lord. And how when you hear from the Lord and you realize he's telling you something and it's not exactly what you thought he was. That was
All right. So on that note,
Yep.
we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. It's been another fun time. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for commenting. If you are watching on a replay, still leave your comments, questions, all that stuff. We still check the comments and we will still reply to you. Next week is our last episode for this year. We'll be back in January. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know where that came from.
Wow.
But it's a sign that says I need to get off from this computer. What a way to end the night.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, y'all. Have a good night. Love y'all.
Peace.